this video, I'll be going over my mid-month income report for Amazon, KDP, YouTube, and Etsy for February 2025. So this will be for February 1st through February 14th, 2025. Let's start with KDP ads. So I actually didn't run any ads for KDP. I haven't run ads since it looks like August 2023. And this is a new view, I think, for ads, so that's why I'm trying to figure out how to use it. But I really just turned them off because I don't have a lot of extra time or finances to really devote to ads right now. They did have decent ACOS in my opinion. Let me scroll down here. I think I was running these main two at the time, so 10.92% ACOS and 15.97% ACOS. So moving on over to orders, I got 22 orders for February 1st through 14th, 2025 with Amazon KDP. I currently have 271 books in my dashboard. However, not all of those sell right now or usually, and most of them I think are probably notebooks. I have around 90-ish, I don't think I'm quite at 100, around 90-ish scrapbook paper, craft paper pad books right now, and all my sales except for one so far for like these 22 sales were all from that specific niche. The other book was a notebook, and it was a specific niche notebook that sometimes does sell, so that was pretty cool, but one of those sold and the rest were all different scrapbook paper and craft paper pad books. So it looks like my highest day so far is the 7th and 10th with 3, and then lowest day 2nd and 9th with 0, so definitely a bit slower, but I have a lot going on right now in my personal life and honestly work life too. There's just a lot going on in general, so I really just have not had much time at all to create books or really devote a lot of extra time to KDP. So this is all passive income. I'm not running ads right now. I don't even really check KDP a lot at the moment. I'll try to check once a day, but I think I haven't really checked that often. Maybe once every few days or once a week, honestly. For February 1st through 14th, 2025, I just have a lot going on. So I'm pretty happy overall with this just due to this really just being passive income. I'm very grateful for that. And then before I move over to the royalties, I do want to thank the sponsor for this video, which is Everbee. So if you use Etsy or if you're advanced, beginner, whichever like certain time that you are in Etsy, if that makes sense, I think Everbee can be helpful. I don't consider myself an expert, so Everbee definitely has been helpful to me, especially this Etsy calculator. I did price my products already. I currently have 5, but this calculator is just so helpful to figuring out how to actually price your book. So I really love using this tool. I just find it fun to use. And then there's also product analytics, keyword research. You can also go to the search bar here, and if you type something in, I'll do like dog digital paper. Everbee will tell you how many monthly searches there are, so I have used that before already. And yeah, I just highly recommend using Everbee. Even if you're advanced, I feel like you can probably still get some sort of benefit out of Everbee, especially if you use the more advanced tools, in my opinion, like the shop analyzer and the product analytics. And then this calculator, I think, is great for anybody as well, however, especially for beginners. So let me just do a quick tutorial. You type in your listed price, and then Everbee will calculate your net profit and then your net profit margin and explain the fees and things like that. So highly recommend using this, especially if you're new, because you do not want to make your first sale and then you end up actually losing money. So this will just give you a better idea on what kind of profits you can actually make. And then you can go to advanced and you can type in the different costs, advertising, miscellaneous, like your the payment method. And it's just such a handy tool to use. And Everbee has more than just that. You also have these learn options here. You can have your favorites. You can go to your own shop, and there's just so many different tools and things that you can do with Everbee. So I do highly recommend checking them out, especially if you're starting out with Etsy. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll do my best to answer them, and I'll have a link in the description below in case you're interested in checking out Everbee. So moving on over to royalties, I got $49.99 so far, and that is lower than what it typically has been, but February is a shorter month, so I mean, that definitely could impact the revenue. And then also, I just really haven't been creating books or doing ads or anything like that. So for passive income, I'm happy with any sort of extra income. This can definitely help pay a bill or pay for groceries or something like that. So pretty happy overall. And then moving on over to analytics. This is for YouTube. I currently have 6,564 subscribers. So thank you so much if you support my content and watch me and engage and you're subscribed to me. I really, really appreciate it. So for views, I got 8,000, watch time 135, and then 22 subscribers, $18.83 in revenue. I'm gonna click the see more button here and this will bring up this view. I thought for some reason it was going to bring up a different view, but that's okay. You can just let it load and scroll down here. Just gives more detail on what videos got the most views and watch time during February 1st through 14th, 2025, click through rate, everything like that. So this is on the lower side, but I have not posted much at all. I think I posted one video. It's not showing here, but I'm pretty sure I posted one video, so that's okay. And for the revenue, let me just get the CPM and RPM. Or the RPM here is $9.07. The CPM isn't listed there, so that's okay. But it's all right, a little bit slower than typical, I would say. Or actually, yeah, a little bit slower. I really honestly haven't been making that much with YouTube, but again, any sort of extra income I'm very grateful for. So I will take whatever that is because that just adds up and it's just very, very helpful. So moving on over to Etsy, I got 22 visits and I currently have 5 digital products and they're digital downloads priced at $2.99, I believe. And so whenever anybody purchases them, they automatically get them downloaded. So it's also passive income. I don't have to do any shipping or really monitor. I'd really just need to make sure my listings are still active, which sometimes I miss them and then they're inactive for a bit, but that's okay. And yeah, I don't really have many expenses for any of my online incomes right now. I currently have Stan Store, I have some products on there, and then I have Canva, and then I also have I think that's actually it. Yeah, just Stan Store and Canva that are like monthly recurring expenses that I currently have. And then for Etsy, I don't actually pay for the listings right now just because I still have a bunch of free listings. So I haven't had to pay for those recently at least. And then for Etsy, 22 visits, which decreased 4% compared to 2024, but that's okay. Did have a visit every day, which is pretty cool. I don't know if that's happened before, so I'm happy with that. Had 0 orders. That's all right. I don't always get orders with Etsy. And then 2024, I got 1 order. So 0% conversion rate decreased by 4.3%. And then revenue $0, where I would have gotten, I believe, $2.99. I can probably just move this. Yeah, revenue decreased by $2.99 compared to the same period last year as in 2024. So overall, this is okay. Obviously, I wish I got some sales, but since I'm not putting a ton of effort in or the work in, makes sense why I'm not. And yeah, I'd love to know how February is going for you. So please let me know in the comments below. And again, I want to thank everybody for sponsoring this video. I'll have a link in the description below if you want to check them out. So thank you so much.